Instruct, let's go. Always gonna instruct Dimitri whenever I have the chance. Because he is going to be completely unavailable for instruction for the first 5 months of the post-time skip, so yeah. Same for the duo. So...
Bye.
Alright. You actually need more lance, so you can get into a riding class. I just realized. He just needs more riding. Alright, and one more. I wanted to instruct Happy so she can finally get into onto a Pegasus. Let's go. Nice.
Thanks for...
Alright. Goals. Let's go. This is fine, this is fine. Ash is actually getting very close to A rank in bows, which is good, because after that we can put him on authority. He is fine. This is all fine. Wow, you're also going pretty well with your skills. That's nice. This is good. I wanted to instruct Bernadetta. Let's reload that. That was stupid of me. Really, the sooner I get Bernadetta motivated and instructed, the better, because she is going to need writing. I completely forgot about that. So we're just gonna breeze through this. Let's finish. Instruct manually. Let's go. Before I forget about it, Bernadetta, let's go. Let's work on that hidden talent of yours. Very important. Lance.
I have... It seems... Oh. Thank... Oh. This...
All right. Happy. Let's go.
Guess I went nearly.
All right, and more riding for the girls. Let's go. Alright, much better. Goals, we already checked all of these. Benedetta is the one that we left off with. Okay. This is fine, this is fine. I think these should all be okay. She can go to reason and faith. There we go. Now we can move on.
I have a question.
Fancy meals are boring if you eat them every day.
Impressive. You know, you're a really good teacher.
Thank you. Now these questions are mostly useless now because we already have our maximum professor rank. No, you are staying with sword and reason. Thank you.
This will be easy for the two of.
I'm glad.
Here is the.
Alright. Ah, so close to bow rank A.
Aha! This'll help keep technique. I can really.
Awesome. Okay. Now, let's go to certifications and let's try to get whatever classes we need for class farming, because I think we're actually going to do some class farming in the 2 quest battles that we have open.
A new path.
Dimitri doesn't need any additional classes. The Do doesn't need any additional classes. He doesn't need any right now. Let's actually buy some more intermediate seals because we are going to need a lot more of those. Buy intermediate. Certifications. Ash. Because we are going to need to farm some writing in the second half of the game, I think. Well, no, actually I did not want to do that, but screw it. We can always put him back to the other class. We're only certifying into this class so I can later farm experience in it and basically get quick writing experience.
It's up.
Nope. I already certified her into Brigand before, so that's good. The good news about putting everybody in a writing class is it will make it very easy for us to get writing rank A+, which gives you movement +1. An extremely useful skill. So that's one of the reasons why I'm putting people into writing classes. This is all good. She can go onto a Pegasus now, which is awesome. Yes, everyone is horsing around. Except for Felix, he doesn't have the required Lance rank yet because I completely forgot.
Easy.
Alright, cool. So, which characters do we need first? I think... Why do I have so many extra items in here? Darkflyer is a DLC class, yes. So there are... Let me actually show you this. Let's pick somebody who doesn't have a... Let's pick somebody who didn't get... let's pick Petra, because Petra is always nice. These DLC classes are... each is a class that belongs to the 4 DLC characters, so these are their canon classes. Trickster is a mix between an assassin and a priest. Looks absolutely ridiculous on both men and women. Is the canon class for Yuri and Anna. And Manuela can also make a decent trickster. The problem is they don't get the double faith magic users that you would get from Bishop. And they have less movement than an assassin. So that's the problem with this class. They do get a very good class ability, which is Foul Play, which lets you trade spots with a different character. So this can allow you to bring somebody from the back of your team to the front lines. I have used that once or twice when I wanted to set up some really long shenanigans. Like I remember I had one playthrough where I needed somebody on horseback to actually cover the distance to get to an important enemy. But the only person I had on horseback was Leonie, and she was 2 spaces too far behind, so I instead switched her with Yuri. And that way she got her 2 spaces that she needed in order to get to the enemy. That's the kind of shenanigans you can pull with that. If you have the DLC item that you get from Yuri's paralogue, the Feathers of Dromi, these also allow you to move again after your turn. They have a stride effect, an inbuilt stride effect. So, no, not stride. What's the name of the effect? Canto, an inbuilt canto effect. So that's really useful. If you combine Foul Play and stride, or Foul Play and canto, you're done. You're absolutely done. But that's the only good thing about this class. Otherwise, I would not recommend it. War Cleric is the ugliest class on any female character. Like, what the hell? Who even came up with this? Is a mix between a brawler and a bishop, which is even worse because women cannot even go through the brawler classes. This skirt is basically what the underskirt of a of those big ball gown skirts looks like, but this is supposed to be an underskirt, okay? Like, these clothes are completely mixed up. She's basically missing her outer layer of clothing. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I hate this outfit. It doesn't look much better on the guys either. I can show you the male outfits as well. The sad part is this is the only brawling class that female characters have access to, which is awful. Because I would really like to use Catherine as a brawler, but not in this fucking outfit. I still do not understand, for the love of me, why women cannot become war masters in this game. Why not? Okay? But if you want to like max out everybody's skills, if you're one of those people who want like everybody to have all skill ranks up to the max, your female characters are gonna have to spend a ton of time in this class. And it's a shit class. I do not recommend it. Then we have the Dark Flyer. This is one of the best magic classes. It is a magic class on a Pegasus. You have flying and magic. I think it gives Dark Tome Fair, if I remember correctly, so extra attack with magic. And of course, very good mobility. Generally, if I'm not trying to put everyone in master classes, then I will put all of my female mages into this class because it's this good. Even if they are white mages. Even Flame goes onto a Pegasus, usually. Very good class. This is the canon class for Constance. And then you have Valkyrie. Valkyrie is a riding class, so she has Canto. Obviously has the same terrain restrictions as all riding classes. But Valkyrie also gives extended black magic range. So if you have a black mage with who is a Valkyrie, who has black magic rank S+, which gives you extra range, and Thyrsis, you can have +4 range on your spells. It is ridiculous, okay? You have all the range on this class. It is amazing, and it is the canon class of Happy, and also very important for Happy is that this class gives black magic range and dark magic range. So not just black magic like, you know, ice and blizzard and fire and whatever the others all have, but also dark magic like Banshee, which Lysithia and Happy use. And it's actually cool because the only two classes in the game that give a bonus to dark magic are Valkyrie and Dark Bishop, or Dark Mage and Dark Bishop. And Dark Mage and Dark Bishop is only accessible to male characters, whereas most dark magic users in this game are actually female. Like the only male dark mage in this game is Hubert. Whereas for the females, you have Happy, you have Lysithia, you have Edelgard, who actually has dark magic. Oh, and I guess technically you have Yaritza for the men who can use death, but like, why would you make Yaritza a mage? Like, it's stupid. He's the Death Knight. He has his own personal class. He's good enough. Like, you don't need to put him into anything else. And I think Death Knight can even use dark magic as well. So, you know, it's like, why would you? But anyway, I actually like Valkyrie. I like Valkyrie as a class. Dark Flyer is also good. Trickster and War Cleric are trash. Let me actually show you what these look like on the guys. Let's take Lawrence, because if we're going to look ridiculous, we're going to look extra ridiculous. So Trickster looks pretty much the same. And this is War Monk, which just looks equally stupid. It looks like they took a monk and put a wrestling belt on him. Like, it's just the women definitely got better classes with the DLC than the guys. Yeah, anyway, those are the DLC classes. Anyway, back to the actual stuff that we want to do. So we're going to put Byleth into Brigand for a bit, so she can level up her Brigand skills. We're also going to... He already has Death Blow from Brigand, so that's good. He still needs it, he still needs it. Everybody actually still needs Brigand, and she still needs the attack speed. But the problem is, Ingrid and Ash are super weak. So I want to make sure that Ingrid and Ash actually get Brigand leveled up. So we're going to put Ash into Brigand, so he can get Death Blow. We're going to put her into Brigand, so she can get Death Blow.
Will this help?
Yes, it will help you get stronger, Ingrid. It will actually help you get a lot stronger. And we are going to put a net onto a Pegasus, so she can learn...
I'll make...
Oh, that switched out her battalion. Oops. We can put her on a Pegasus, so she will learn attack speed +2. And now I'm going to introduce you guys to the wonderful world of skill point farming, which is amazing. In order to farm skill points, you want to use any battle, ideally not a quest battle foe, like a paralogue, sorry. Do not use this with a paralogue. Paralogues are way too important and way too complicated. You don't want to do this. You want to use a box standard battle or a quest battle. You can technically do it in a monster battle, although monsters in the desert is literally the worst one to try this with. But personally, I would recommend just use a normal auxiliary battle like one of these, or use one of these quest battles. They're also stupidly easy. What you want to do is, you want to deploy to this battle, and then make sure that you have the characters in the classes that you want to level. So for this one, we are going to use Ingrid, and we're going to use Ash as an adjutant. You only want to deploy 2 characters, very important. So pick whichever character you want to deploy. I'm going to deploy Ingrid, and I'm going to give her Ash. Now, instead of giving Ingrid her normal stuff, we are going to give her an Iron Lance Plus. The reason why you want to pick, an rusted or broken Iron Lance, the reason why you want to do a rusted item is because you will miss every single hit. But since you still attacked, you will still get experience for the attack. That is the important part. You also want to make sure that you don't actually hit the enemy. Ideally, you will only want to basically dodge a lot yourself. For that reason also, it's important, if you have an evade ring, I'm not sure if we do have one, I don't think we do. We don't. If you have an evade ring, equip the evade ring. If you don't have the evade ring, equip the Chalice of Beginnings, just so you can get like extra range. Make sure you have a weapon that can actually kill, that you can use once you are done farming for experience. But this will be our starting setup, a broken weapon and then either the Chalice or whatever helps you get more evade bonus. Now she already has AVO plus whatever from her skills, from alert stance, so she's gonna be fine. She is fast, she dodges very easily, it's cool. For Ash, we are going to give him an iron bow, and very importantly, we are going to give him the knowledge gem. What this is going to do is, basically, we are just going to let the enemy attack us while we can't attack back, but we're still getting points for the skills, and you're just gonna let that keep on going until you have mastered the class. So you can master an entire class in one battle. Then we switch to our actual kill items, like the Iron Lance Plus, and murder the entire field. And then you move on to the next battle and you do the same thing with a different person. And you can do that for both skills and class bonuses. So in this case, we're doing it for the class bonus. As soon as both of these guys have mastered Brigand, we switch to normal weapons and we murder everybody. Okay, where are we actually starting? Okay, so it doesn't really matter. We just want to make sure that we get onto one of those hedge tiles so we can actually be safe. Alright, we're gonna wait here. So, we now have an AVO of 24. This should be pretty good. They have a hit chance of 31% on her, and this is going to shrink as soon as I click wait, because she's gonna get the bonus from alert stance. And as you can see, we're doing shit for damage here. So I'm just gonna let that run out. I'm gonna show you what it actually looks like in battle. So they miss, we do minimal damage if we even hit at all. And we are still getting the class experience.
Too slow.
So dodge that, don't hit, still get class experience. And as soon as both of these guys have their class experience, we're just gonna murder everybody. And we just skip all the turns because it's completely boring anyway. But this is how you effectively farm for experience, both skill experience and class experience. And you can basically master classes in like a couple of weeks. You can get the entire class up to speed with all of their abilities.
My lessons are complete.
So he's already mastered Death Blow, which is hilarious. How many enemies do we actually have on the field? 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 13. So we need to wait a little bit longer. Okay, I think this should be enough. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, so now we're switching to our normal Iron Lance. And we just wait and let her kill everything. And everyone. There we go. Oh. Oh, we're just gonna wait here then.
Seems I prevail.
Boom. There we go.
I'll stick with it.
And there we go. We just mastered classes for 2 of our guys. That was quick. Yeah, Ingrid MVP. Who knew? And now we're gonna do the same thing in the other quest battle, except we're gonna do it with Byleth and Annette. So that Annette can finally get attack speed +6. Units, Byleth, and we're gonna give her Annette. There we go. Please take a iron lance. This is actually going to be very good for her lance rank. And please take the chalice. Yeah. Yeah, if you try to level normally, it's gonna take hours and days for you to get there. But if you use this method, you can really master classes extremely quickly. You can master abilities extremely quickly. And we are in fact going to use this method to level up riding for most of our people, because if we wait for them to do it in class, it's going to take forever. Oh, she's a Pegasus Knight, so she can't even equip a weapon. Okay, never mind then. You just get a knowledge gem from Ash, and that's gonna be that. Oh, gotta make sure we equip that. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna park Byleth right in here so that the enemy will also get like extra avoid bonus from the thicket. Neat. Let's go.
Stay focused.
The main thing is you really want to use a character who has naturally good avoid as the main character for leveling. So Byleth, Anna, Ingrid, Yuri, Felix, those are all good choices. Because otherwise you're just going to lose a lot of health. And with Byleth, the good thing is you can always access the convoy if you have to, so... Right now, we are actually going to access the convoy. We're actually going to store this because we should have a bunch of elixirs or concoctions at least. Let's use a concoction, let's go.
Be mindful.
Alright,
Stay focused.
so Annette has mastered her class, which is going to stay a little bit longer for Byleth to catch up, and I think now we can actually already switch Byleth. 38 points, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, let's do one more round. And then we can switch. Oh, the skipping that I'm doing is extremely easy. You just press plus on your controller and it skips the entire turn.
Track.
Excellent, well done, Byleth.
As expected.
Yeah. It's like a lot of little tricks in this game that, once you know them, make your life so much easier. Okay, now we just gotta make sure that we sort our items out again. Oh, whoops. Did not actually want to do that. We can actually stick with concoctions, I think, because vulneraries are not going to do much for us anymore. I want to get... I'm not actually going to pick the iron shield, because shields are kind of lame. What are we going to do? We're going to give you... What are we going to give her? We're going to give her a... What's her speed stat? 18 versus Sylvain, 18. Oh, okay, both the same. Never mind then. But she can get the AS plus 6 from Pegasus, so we're going to give her a critical ring. Equip that. He gets the Chalice of Beginnings again. He can stay with the accuracy ring, that's fine. And you're gonna ditch the lever shield and you're gonna get a speed ring instead. This is fine. Let's give everybody concoctions instead of vulneraries. So that in case they need to heal, they will actually be able to heal instead of just, you know, running around with like barely any healing. Do we have anything better that we can give you? March ring, a goddess ring. Yeah, no, I think we're good. Okay, we gotta... Oh, no. Gotta buy some concoctions when we have a chance. Okay, so now let's see what paralogues we have. We have Death Toll. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave these 3 for the next week, the next in-game week, and we're just gonna do Death Toll for now.